What you are about to see is not science fiction. These are real machines built with real technology on American soil right now in this very moment in history. While the world was watching, America was building. 5 machines that don't just push boundaries, they erase them. This is Quantum Battle Core, and today we go full throttle into the future. Number 1. The RYSE Recon eVTOL. Imagine stepping outside your front door one morning, not toward your car, not toward a bus stop, but toward your very own aircraft, a single-seat flying machine that lifts you vertically into the sky, without a runway, without a pilot's license, and without a single drop of fuel. The RYSE Recon is a fully electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicle designed for one purpose: to give the individual human being the power of flight. It hovers with the kind of effortless precision that feels almost supernatural, responding to inputs with a smoothness that makes the whole experience feel less like piloting and more like simply willing yourself into the air. Once again, America is proving to the world that the future does not wait for permission, and the Recon is living proof of that. Built for the farmer checking vast fields from above, for the first responder arriving before roads are even cleared, and for the everyday person who simply refuses to be kept on the ground, this machine represents something far bigger than transportation. It is a statement. It is a declaration that personal flight is no longer a privilege reserved for the wealthy or the trained. It belongs to everyone. Number 2. The Volonaut Airbike. You have seen this machine in science fiction films, in video games, in the dreams you had as a kid watching Star Wars and thinking, one day someone will actually build that. That day has arrived. The Volonaut Airbike is a real, functioning, flying speeder bike, and the moment you lay eyes on it in motion, something deep inside your brain simply short-circuits. It does not roll, it does not drive, it hovers above the ground and launches through the air with the kind of aggressive, untamed energy that makes your heart rate jump just watching footage of it. Straddling this machine, you are not a driver, you are a pilot, and the airbike responds to your body weight, your shifts, your instincts, cutting through the air with razor-sharp agility that feels like the future arriving ahead of schedule. This is what happens when engineers stop asking what is practical and start asking what is possible, pushing the limits of ducted fan technology and personal aviation into territory that no machine of this type has ever explored before. Compact, aggressive, and utterly breathtaking, the Volonaut Airbike is the kind of machine that makes every other vehicle on the planet feel like it belongs in a museum. Number 3. Zapata Flyboard Air. This is the machine that proved personal flight was not science fiction anymore. Created by French inventor Frankie Zapata, the Flyboard Air became a global sensation after Zapata crossed the English Channel using nothing but this jet-powered platform strapped beneath his feet, a feat that stunned engineers, militaries, and everyday people across the entire world. Powered by multiple small jet turbines, the Flyboard Air allows a rider to stand upright and fly using nothing but body movement and balance, leaning forward to accelerate, shifting weight to turn, controlling altitude with nothing but pure instinct and nerve. It can reach altitudes of over 3,000 meters and sustain flight for extended periods, making it one of the most genuinely impressive personal flight inventions ever demonstrated publicly. This is American and international innovation at its most audacious, the kind of engineering that stares at gravity and refuses to blink. Zapata's work has directly inspired a wave of engineers, all racing to build the next generation of personal flying technology that this very invention helped kickstart. The Zapata Flyboard Air, the spark that ignited an entire global race toward personal flight. Number 4. The Jetson ONE. Close your eyes and picture your morning commute, not crawling through gridlock traffic, not packed into a crowded train, but soaring through open air at 63 miles per hour, with the world spread out beneath you like a living painting, and nothing but clear sky ahead. That is not a fantasy anymore. That is the Jetson ONE.
This personal electric flying vehicle is not a concept waiting for approval, and it is not a prototype collecting dust in a laboratory. It is a production aircraft, already sold, already flying, already in the hands of real people living in the real world right now. 8 powerful rotors, an ultralight aluminum frame, and a cockpit so open and raw that you feel every single second of flight vibrating through your entire body. The United States continues to dominate the frontier of personal transportation technology, and the Jetson ONE stands as proof that the most ambitious ideas, the ones people laughed at a decade ago, are exactly the ones changing the world today. It sold out its entire first production run, which tells you everything you need to know about how hungry humanity is for this kind of freedom. The Jetson ONE does not just move you from one place to another, it reminds you in the most visceral and unforgettable way possible that being alive in this moment of history is truly extraordinary. And number 5, the machine that closes this list with a ground-level thunderclap, the Verge Motorcycles TS Pro. This one does not fly, but trust us, it might as well. The Verge TS Pro is an electric superbike built around one of the most radical engineering decisions in the entire history of motorcycle design. It has no traditional chain, no gearbox, and no conventional rear axle, because on the TS Pro, the motor is the wheel. A hubless rear wheel with the electric motor built directly and invisibly into the rim itself, giving this machine a visual presence so futuristic and so completely alien that people fall completely silent the moment they see it in person. It rockets from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds, delivering instant, savage, relentless torque from the very millisecond you twist that throttle. No buildup, no hesitation, just pure, violent electric acceleration that pins you to the seat and makes the road beneath you feel like it is moving, not the bike. This is what American engineering looks like when it refuses to move slowly, when it looks at 100 years of motorcycle tradition and decides to rebuild the entire concept from the ground up. The Verge TS Pro is not just a motorcycle, it is a rolling revolution, and the road will never feel the same again. If this video blew your mind, smash that like button right now and subscribe to Quantum Battle Core, because we cover the technology that is reshaping the world before the world even knows it is happening.